Hey YouTubers, let's have us another Bible study. Tonight I think it's very important. I do have my love letter. I want to talk about woodworm, or wormwood. So let's go to Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 29. 29 and 12. That thou shouldest enter into a covenant with the Lord thy God, and to his oath which the Lord thy God maketh with thee this day, that he may establish thee today for a people unto himself, that he may be unto thee a God, as he has said unto thee. And he hath sworn unto thy father Abraham, and to Isaac, and to Jacob. Neither with you only do I make this covenant and his oath, but with him that stretches here with us this day before the Lord our God, and also with him that is not here with us this day. For you know how we have dwelt in the land of Egypt, and how we came through the nations which passed by. And ye have seen their abominations, and their idols, and wood, and stone, silver, and gold, which are among them. Lest there should be among you a man, or woman, or family, or tribe, whose heart turneth away this day from the Lord our God, to go and to serve the gods of those nations. Lest there shall be among you a root that bringeth gall and wormwood. And it came to pass, when he heareth the word of his curse, that he blessed himself in his heart, saying, I shall have peace, though I walk in the imagination of mine heart, to add drunkenness to thirst. And the Lord will not spare him, but then the anger of the Lord and his jealousy shall smoke against that man, and all the curse that are written in this book shall lie upon him, and the Lord shall blot out his name under the heaven. Now let's go to Proverbs, and we want to go to 5. Proverbs 5, 1 through 5. My son, attend unto my wisdom, and bow thine ear to my understanding, that thou mayest regard decisions, and that thy lips may keep knowledge. For the lips of a strange woman drop as a honeycomb, and her mouth is smoother than oil. But her end is bitter as wormwood, sharp as a two-edged sword. Okay. Her feet go down to death. Her step takes hold on hell. Now let's go to Jeremiah. Jeremiah 9. 13. And the Lord said, because they have forsaken my law, which I set before them, and have not obeyed my voice, neither walketh in them. But I have walked after the imagination of their own heart, and after Balaam, which their fathers taught them. Therefore, thus saith the Lord of hosts, the God of Israel, behold, I will feed them, even this people, with wormwood, and give them water of gall to drink. I will scatter them also among the heathen, whom neither they nor their fathers have known. And I will send a sword after them, till I have consumed them. Thus saith the Lord of hosts, consider ye, and call for the mourning woman, that they may come, and send for cussing woman, that they may come, and let them make haste, and take up a wailing for us, that our eyes may run down with tears, and our eyelids gush out with waters. For a voice of wailing is heard out of Zion. How are we spoiled? We are greatly confounded because we have forsaken the land, because our dwellings have cast us out. Yet hear the word of the Lord, O you women, and let your ears receive the word of his mouth. And teach your daughters wailing, and every one her neighbor lamentations. For the death is come unto our widows, and is entered into the palace, to cut off the children from without, and the young men from the street. Speak, thus saith the Lord, even the carcass of men shall fall as dung upon an open field, and as the handful after the harvestman, and none shall gather them. Let's go to 23. 23:14. I have seen also in the prophet of Jeremiah a horrible thing. They committeth adultery and walk in lies. They strengthen also the hands of the evildoers, that none doeth return from his wickedness. They are all of them unto me as Sodom, and the habitations thereof as Gomorrah. Therefore thus saith the Lord of hosts concerning the prophet, Behold, I will feed them with wormwood, and make them drink the water of gall. For the prophet of Jeremiah is profane, gone forth unto the land. Let's go to Lamentations 3. And we want 12 through 20. He has been his bow, and set me as a mark for an arrow. He hath cursed the arrow of his quiver to enter into my reins. I was a discern to all my people, and their song all the day. He hath filled me with bitterness. He hath made me drunken with wormwood. He hath also broken my teeth with gravel stone. He hath covered me with ashes. And thou hast removed my soul afar off from peace. I forgot prosperity. And I said, My strength and my hope is perished from the Lord. Remembering my affliction and my mystery, the wormwood and the gall. My soul hath them still in remembrance, and is humbled in me. Let's go to Amos. Amos 5. And 6 through 9. Seek ye the Lord, ye shall live, lest he break out like fire in the house of Joseph, and devour it, and there be none quenched it in Bethel. Ye who turn judgment to wormwood, and leave off righteousness in the earth, seek him that maketh the 7 stars and Orion, and turn the shadow of death into morn, and maketh the day dark and with night, and calleth for the waters of the sea, and poureth them out upon the face of the earth, saith the Lord. The Lord is his name. And that stretcheth the spool against the strong, so that the spool shall come against the fortress. They hate them that rebuke the gates, and they harbor him that speaketh uprightly. Let's go to Revelations 8. Revelations 8 and 8. And we'll read down to 13. And the second angel sounded, as it were a great mountain burning with fire was cast into the sea, and the third part of the sea became blood, and the third part of the creatures which were in the sea had life died, and the third part of the ships were destroyed. And the third angel sounded, and there fell a great star from heaven, burning as it was a lamp, and it fell upon the third part of the river, upon the fountains of water. And the name of the star called Wormwood. And the third part of the waters became Wormwood, and many men died of the waters, because they were bitter. And the fourth angel sounded, the third part of the sun was smitten, and the third part of the moon, and the third part of the stars, so as the third part of them was darkened, and the day shone not for a third part of it, and the night likewise. And I beheld and heard an angel flying through the midst of heaven, saying with a loud voice, Woe, 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 to the inhabitants of the earth, by reason of the other voice of the trumpet of the third angels, which are yet to sound. I looked up Wormwood in my strongest concordance, and it is 3939. From an unused root supported to mean to curse. In other words, it is a curse. Hemlock wormwood. I don't know what that is. But it is a curse to the Jewish people, as I understand. 894, as a type of bitterness, calamity. I do believe that this is that star that everybody keeps on saying and seeing and calling one word might end up being what the sign is for the people of Israel. Thank you, tubers. Bye.